Grant Reynolds stars in the 25th anniversary touring production of Mamma Mia. The show is in Chicago, April 30th through May 19th. Grant, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much for having me, Rudy.
This is your Broadway tour debut. Tell me a little bit about how this experience has been so far.
It's been amazing. It's been truly, truly fantastic. It's super surreal. I mean, we're 6 months into the tour so far. Very excited to be coming to Chicago. I feel like just now I'm learning all the things I needed, I need to know to like sustain and, feel equipped and everything. But nonetheless, it's been such a blessing for me. It really, really has.
I mean, this is also nice too because you're an Oak Park native, so you're coming back to your hometown here to be able to do these shows for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm very excited. That's a dream come true, and in it of itself to be able to come back to Chicago and perform for all my friends and my family. But on top of that, it's amazing because I we've been doing these 1 weekers for so long, so it'll be so nice to like go to my parents' house and like chill, see my friends. I'm seeing like old teachers. I've got like my fifth grade music teacher coming. That's like the best part of it for me, and obviously it's super rewarding for people who have aided me in my journey all these years to be able to see like the fruition of a lot of hard work and dedication. So I'm really really excited to give back.
And also too, Mamma Mia. I mean, 25th anniversary, one of the highest grossing shows on Broadway and in the West End. I mean, this is a show that someone is going to come to see it maybe for their first time or maybe for their like 400th time because they love the show.
Right. Yeah. It's super super popular. It's definitely an honor to be able to be a part of this legacy and this brand, and to be able to kind of show a new face and bring a new life to it for this 25th anniversary tour. I mean, we are really really working hard every single day to really just inject new life and joy into this show, and it's been so amazing so far, and I encourage everybody to come out and see it for themselves because it truly is, it's a show that people, it's a lot of people's first show for sure, but it's also a show that we get that people are like, oh my gosh, I saw it on Broadway 10 years ago, or I've seen it a million times, or my daughter's doing it in high school right now. So like it's really really cool to see our version and to see the new life that's brought to it that we're trying to bring every day.
Talk a little bit about the energy, either backstage or as you're getting ready to get on stage, because people are coming in, they're dressed up, and I'm sure as you're walking in, people might be out to dinner, and you can already tell like who's in their sparkly outfits and who is coming to see Mamma Mia.
Right. I always tell my mom because I typically talk to my mom before or after the show, and we're only coming to the theater. Our call is half hour, famously, like in the theater world, but like we're coming to the theater 30 minutes before the show actually starts, which is coincidentally, right when the audience is normally like coming in and everyone's parking and stuff. So like I'm normally coming in right around, seven, that half hour period. So like I immediately know who's seeing Mamma Mia based on the denim, the sparkly, jumpsuits, the matching of it all. The blue and white is always a go-to and like a giveaway. But the best of it is like after, like if I just run an errand after and people are also going about their lives and they're like, oh my gosh, you were in the show. And I'm like, you also clearly came to the show based on your amazing outfit. So like it's such a fun energy. That's the best thing. One of my favorite things about doing the show is feeling the energy of and seeing the people going in before everybody's so excited, super super happy. Even intermission, like we're having a ball backstage anyway, but intermission, when we're preparing for act 2 opener, we can hear the audience and like the buzz, and it's such a fun treat for all of us backstage.
And you play Sky in the show. Tell us a little bit about the twist that you bring to this character.
Oh, I think Sky is he's kind of like a pillar of strength, I would say, throughout the chaos that is Mamma Mia and everything that's going on the island. But there's a lot of surprises that come with him. This is obviously like a super funny show, and I think that we absolutely live up to that. I mean, there's some really fun surprises that you get to see if you come out to the show. But it's been so fun just being able to like lean into the joy and happiness of this all. I cannot like reiterate how blessed I am to like do a show that is so magical and uplifting, and we've got like a built-in concert at the end. So I think that even with my visibility and playing Sky, it's been so fun because I get to add my own twists onto it, and I'm finding new things to like toy with every single day, which has also a great blessing that we have, being performers. So it's been fun. It's been fun navigating it and adding my own little things, but yeah, it's definitely lots of turns and surprises.
Talk a little bit about the audience members' faces, because I've seen people have strong connection to a lot of these songs, and they're
Mhm.
waiting for like that moment of like either a scene in the show or for their jam to come on. What's it like to see like once those first few notes and you can see like, all right, this is
Oh,
my song.
well, it's it changes every night, Rudy, because before I wasn't as familiar. Let me clear that. I was very familiar with ABBA, the legacy, the hits, all of that. I mean, I grew up listening to kind of all music, so I already knew like "Gimme, Gimme," "Honey, Honey," "Lay All Your Love," "Winner Takes It All." Those are always like infused in my life. The phantom behind Mamma Mia and like the empire that is Mamma Mia was definitely new to me. I mean, I had been familiar with the movie, Meryl Streep, obviously Christine Baranski, the iconic film that it is. I had never seen it, and I had also just not known about the strong adoration that was behind the theatrical production. So even when we were opening, seeing the audience, like, even like, it changes every day. Like sometimes "Honey, Honey," it's immediate applause, like the curtain comes up and it's like whoa, like, yes, obviously you have like classic ones like "Winner Takes It All." Absolutely every single night is a hit, as it should be. Our Donna Christine Sherrill is phenomenal. She's absolutely everything. But I mean, there are changes. "Take a Chance" is always one that gets everybody super riled up, which is always super fun because we're like nearing the end of the show. Even my song "Lay All Your Love" is always it's always a good time, and I think that that's kind of like the through line with all of the songs, is that it's a good time, and the show is such a good time. And we're having such a good time
Yeah.
that it's hard to like pick a favorite, and it's hard to I mean, it changes every night, and as does the audience's reaction. I always do enjoy watching them come out and seeing when in the first scene, technically, when they see Rosie and Tanya, because people are so familiar with that camaraderie that they have and that trio and that dynamic, that it's so powerful and beautiful to see that the audience is so happy to see what they get into at such an early point in the show.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned before, especially like the ending and everybody, they do a medley and people get to stand up and dance and clap their hands. Like it's so hard at a jukebox musical, especially at a show like this, to have to wait to the end. So I can just imagine the energy that everybody is just like, we've been patiently waiting for two
Yeah,
acts. Now it's our
yeah.
time to join in the fun.
It's very hard, and I mean, with these pop musicals, I think that it's people. We always welcome people to engage, sing along, dance along, have the moments with the people that you brought. That's also a beautiful thing that I love seeing. The mother-daughter relationships during "Slipping Through My Fingers." The "Winner Takes It All." Like there's so many. Like it's such an emotional show for so many. Um, but yeah, there's so much excitement and there's so much hype behind the show that it is almost like a brewing, anticipated feeling every night.
You're also here during that Mother's Day weekend, leading up to Mother's Day, a little bit after. So you're going to see a
Yeah.
lot of people either taking out their moms to celebrate their favorite shows or doing something fun as a family.
I'm very, very, I mean, it's all such a blessing to be back at home, to be back for Mother's Day weekend, to be back for such a long period of time. So, yeah, I definitely have a lot of plans. I'm excited I'll be able to see my mom, not just on Mother's Day, but before and after. So, which will be amazing. And I'm excited. I'm blessed to be in a show that, we can, it can be celebrated on Mother's Day and everybody's welcome to come on out. It's definitely a show about a mother-daughter dynamic, so it's kind of perfectly fitting. But I'm just so excited to be back and to be back in Chicago. Like super,
Yeah,
super.
and especially if you're hoping to take your mom around that Mother's Day holiday, get those tickets ASAP. You don't want to wait till the last minute. You're not going to find a
Yes,
ticket. You better get those tickets soon.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Anyway, Grant, thank you so much for your time today. Mamma Mia, April 30th through May 19th. 3 weeks to go ahead and check out the show. Nederlander Theater, BroadwayChicago.com for those tickets. And welcome back home, and cannot wait to see the show and see you in the show as well, too.
Thank you so much. It was so nice to be here.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful chatting with you.
Thank you.